Hi guys, happy Saturday. Sorry I missed you last week. I went on family vacation to Hocking Hills. I only got slightly injured, but nothing major. So made it back okay. Actually, I have two things for you today. One is something you should go do right now. So let me give you a quick explanation. Some of you, or a lot of you, may remember the HomeSnap app. Well, that went away because CoStar bought HomeSnap. So who's CoStar? CoStar is a giant corporation company, real estate company. Think Zillow for commercial. So they own now I'm not gonna sell it, LoopNet, they own apartments.com, they own, I don't know, however many other things, mainly dealing with commercial. Well, I believe it was 2 years ago now, they bought homes.com and then they went and bought HomeSnap. And everyone, I shouldn't say everyone, a lot of people are scared of CoStar because they're big, they like to sue people, they're very overpowering. But their big mantra is, and always has been, and will continue to be, your listing, your lead. So how it kind of works out is if you list a home, then simply any leads that come to you through homes.com are going to come right to you, the listing agent. That's just how it goes. They don't sell leads to buyer's agents. They do some cross marketing and things like that you can pay for to get buyer leads, but for the most part, they make their money selling to listing agents. The thought of offering better marketing, so more exclusive marketing for their already listings. Well, long story short, HomeSnap, the app, is now dead. It's gone forever. They changed it to Homes Pro. And what that is simply the pro version of the homes.com app. So if you were to go to HomeSnap right now, a little alert will pop up and it'll say, download the homes.com/pro app. So you go download that. When you get to there, it'll take you to the generic homes.com app. And then you can enter in that you're an agent and it will still have your HomeSnap information if you still remember that login. If not, you'll have to forget my password or create new. But why am I telling you this? Okay, so here's what's going to happen over the next 6 months is I've been following this CoStar thing for at least 2 years now. They're actually a really cool company. They are someone you need to watch. Like, they will take you down if they could, but they are out to take Zillow down. They're going to absolutely go after Zillow here shortly. They came close to buying realtor.com a couple months ago and decided against it, which was probably smart because realtor.com is a mess in itself. So they're going to invest all their money into homes.com. The past 9 months, they've invested, I believe, over $50 million into what they're calling content. So what's content? The content they're investing in is going in and figuring out all the neighborhood information, school information, not just before like topical things, like real deep dives, like actually being in the neighborhood. If you go to the app or go to the site now, you can kind of see how deep they're actually going. They just released their first, I believe, 50 cities kind of a thing. And their goal is to do every city in the country. So they hired 600 to 1,000 people just to do this content writing to become, I don't know, the kings of information and just to simply crush Zillow, to be outright honest with you. Well, why is it important for us to care about this right now? Because they are about to spend millions and millions and millions of dollars on advertising. They are going to finally start driving people to the website. Apartments.com has the guy from Jurassic Park. Can't spit his name out. I forget what he goes by, something Bellflower. But anyways, those have actually gone well. They have supposedly some big giant celebrity that is going to do their advertising for homes.com, and it's going to be rolling out here soon. And they're going to pour ungodly amounts of money into homes.com. So what I want you to do is go to homes.com and update your profile. You need to go in and log in as yourself and get everything updated in there. So your social media, it's going to ask for your Twitter, for your Facebook, for your Instagram. It's going to ask for your profile. It's going to ask for a good picture. It's going to ask for your website. It's going to ask what areas you serve. It will upload all of your sales automatically in there, and it'll have all those in there as far as rankings, but you need to go in and fill this out. So next up, why is this important? Because there's going to be so many people going to the site for the first time in the next 6 months. You want to make sure that you're set up for that because your clients are going to go. Another neat thing with homes.com is if you go in and enter your client, well, I'm sorry, not enter your client, but if your client signs up with you, it actually acts very much like our Danbury CRM. So where if I were to sign up, say under Dan McQuillan, and he's my agent, he'll be my agent forever on the homes.com app. And anything I do in that app, it lets Dan know. So getting your clients signed up on the homes.com app probably isn't that bad of an idea right now. I will admit, when I'm in there going around, the data's a little old. The feeds are a little slow. They're in the middle of updating that and fixing all that before they really roll out big in the next month or two. So just know, like, I'm seeing some outdated stuff in there, but it's coming. And then in like 6 months, every agent's going to be doing what I'm telling you to do right now. Get ahead of it. First ones there will be winners. You'll see all the agents there, but nobody's filling out all their stuff. So that's your homework. Go to homes.com, log in as an agent, and get all of your information updated this week before they start spending lots of money, because we want to make benefit from it. So that's one thing. The second thing, my real point this week that I want to talk about is disconnection. So in one of the previous ones, we talked about really connecting with people, putting your phone away, looking them in the eye, having a real conversation, actually listening. Well, I want to talk about the opposite, and that's disconnection. So what was interesting was I went on vacation with my family, and my whole wife's family is like 25 people. It was great. Love them all. But, in my mind, I think when I went on that vacation, I was hoping to really disconnect, because I could tell I wasn't being as creative in work the past couple of weeks. Just so much going on. I wasn't getting as much done that I really wanted to. There's so many fires to put out. And I know when I get to that point, it's because I need space. I need to disconnect. Well, disconnecting is actually not that easy. It's just simply not. Going on vacation, you don't necessarily disconnect. I mean, we all know we go on vacation, we get busier. The second we go on vacation, we might go on vacation, disconnect, maybe we do a good job handing off our business to someone else or another agent, but yet we're with our family. And, you're with family. You're not disconnecting. You're taking care of your kids or a spouse or a friend, or, we're not always lucky enough to be going on a vacation to a beach just to be with ourselves. And even then, maybe you're not intentionally disconnecting to free your mind up and just be at peace. A book I want to recommend, if you've ever read The 12-Hour Walk, I don't know if this is going to show up backwards in the video, but it's there. A guy named Colin O'Brady wrote it. It's an amazing book. He was an Olympic athlete, and he just figured out, his one way to conquer his mind and to disconnect was just simply to go for a walk. And it kind of breaks that down and goes through it. It sounds so simple, but it's fascinating. So what I encourage all you to do, and it's funny, this got brought up 3 different times at the golf outing yesterday, is find a way to disconnect. We all need this, not every day, not every week, not even every month, but, when you're overloaded and when you have too much going on, when you're feeling that stress, when you can't keep up, you can't push that thing forward that you're trying to get pushed forward. It's probably not that you need to work harder. It's almost that you need to disconnect for a minute and really concentrate on what's actually going well for you. Maybe that's meditation. Maybe that's going on vacation, but intentionally disconnecting on that vacation. Maybe that's simply going out and going for a walk at the park for a couple hours and just being in your own space and not having your phone on and not listening to a podcast and, not thinking of a million things you need to do and taking notes and all that kind of stuff. What can you do to sincerely disconnect? If you can figure out how to do it and do it strategically and on purpose, you're going to be better because of it. You're going to be able to do more things, better things, faster things, all simply because you're going to learn how to disconnect. You're going to be able to connect better when you're able to find that space to disconnect. So think that through this week. Summer's here for a while still. It's a great time to get outside and do something to disconnect if you can. Simply go for a walk by yourself and don't talk to anybody. Don't get on your phone. Don't listen to music. Just be with yourself and disconnect. Or if you're one of those vacation people, go on vacation, go to Mexico, do your thing, disconnect, have fun, but find a way. You'll be better because of it, I promise. So hope you guys had a great week last week. Hope you have a great weekend. Do your homework, go to homes.com, mess with the app this weekend, get all your information loaded, go for a walk this weekend or this week, and just be silent and disconnect. So see you guys later. Thanks. Bye.